Hello guys, Valor Reviews here. Now I have here with me the Huawei Y8p, and this is one interesting device. I love the OLED display, the size. This is shaping up to be a very good compact smartphone, but it doesn't have Google Play services, which means you won't be able to use Google applications on this device, at least right from the box. There are a couple of ways to get Google Play services to run on this smartphone, but for 98,900 Naira or $225, is the Huawei Y8p worth buying? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. In the box, you get the smartphone, you get a SIM removal tool, you get manuals which is useless to even the suya man down the street, you get a 10 watts charger, micro USB Type-C cable, an earphone, and a clear case that fits perfectly. Now taking a look at the Huawei Y8p, this smartphone is beautiful. The color I have here with me is the Braiding Crystal color, and it isn't a new color scheme from Huawei, but I'm totally digging it. For the weight, this phone weighs in at 163 grams and is such a pleasure to hold. I can hold this phone all day, unlike some, If you're not a fan of big smartphones, this is one phone to consider. The Huawei Y8p has a plastic frame, plastic rear, and this makes it a durable smartphone. It will definitely survive a fall if you happen to drop it on the rear. Only on the rear, as the front doesn't have Corning Gorilla Glass protection. Still on the rear, you get a triple camera setup and a single flash. Switching to the front, you get an OLED display with a notch at the top center position housing the front-facing camera. At the bottom of the display, you get a fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner is actually one of the fastest I have used. On the right side, you get a hybrid SIM tray and a memory card slot. The memory card can take up to 256 GB. At the top, you have a 3.5mm audio jack and a secondary microphone. On the right side, you have the volume keys and the power button. And at the bottom, you have the main microphone, USB Type-C port, and a mono speaker. Now, let's talk about one of the main reasons you should consider buying the Huawei Y8p, and that's the display. It comes with a 6.3-inch 1080p OLED display, and looking at it, I have to say it looks really good. The display is vivid and bright, but is it better than the Super AMOLED display on the Samsung A31? Let's just wait for my comparison video. Still on the display, you can adjust the temperature, change the resolution if you want to save some battery, but I wouldn't do that if I was you. I must say I'm really impressed with the display. I mean, just look at it. For the performance, well, the Huawei Y8p comes with a Kirin 710F chipset. It's the same processor that comes with the Huawei Y9 Prime and the Huawei Y9s. For the Antutu benchmark test, this is the score, and for the Geekbench test, the result doesn't look too bad for the price of this device. Using the smartphone daily, I didn't notice any lag or hiccups. The phone ran well. Switching applications and retaining them in the background wasn't a problem for this smartphone, as it comes with 6GB of RAM. Playing PUBG was smooth, although it ran on medium settings, and the gameplay was decent with very little lag. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The Huawei Y8p comes with Android 10, but it doesn't come with Google Play services. The implication of this is most Google applications won't work perfectly on this device. It doesn't have the Google Play Store, so you can't download any app from the store. What it has is the Huawei app gallery, where you can find some of your favorite applications, but it's lacking a few like Zoom meetings. Why don't you have Zoom meetings? Instagram is available, Twitter isn't, but you can always open the browser and tweet away. With this smartphone, you're going to have to do a lot of side loading of applications. I don't know about you, but for my banking applications, I would rather download it from the Google Play Store and avoid stories that can ruin you. You can get Google Play services to run on this smartphone. There are a couple of videos on YouTube to show you how to do that, but for the average person, that's just stressful. Moving to the cameras, the Huawei Y8p comes with a 16-megapixel front-facing camera, and the pictures are alright. Hello guys, so here's a video from the front-facing camera of both smartphones. They both shoot in 1080p, 30 frames per second, no image stabilization here. So what do you guys think? Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. For the rear camera, the Huawei Y8p comes with a 48-megapixel main camera, a 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 2-megapixel depth camera. So here's a video from the rear camera of both smartphones. They both shoot in 1080p, 30 frames per second. So which one do you guys pick? Which one do you feel is better? I think the Redmi Note 9S has the sharper camera. It just looks better on the Redmi Note 9S. Now moving to the battery department, the Huawei Y8p comes with a 4000 mAh battery, which is far better than what you get on the iPhone SE 2020, but a 4000 mAh battery in 2020 is Yeah. The Huawei Y8p doesn't support fast charging. The 10W charger does 0 to 100% in 2 hours 10 minutes. The battery is good, but for year 2020 standard, it's a bit underpowered considering other smartphones in this price category have 5000 mAh battery capacity and they come with fast charging. Now in conclusion, I love the Huawei Y8p. I love the form factor. It's so easy to use with one hand. The 6.3-inch 1080p OLED display is stunning. The processor is decent for daily tasks. The Huawei skin on Android is good. The battery is fair. The camera is also fair. The only problem I have with this smartphone is it doesn't come with Google Play services right from the box. Now with the lack of Google Play services and the price of this smartphone, let me know in the comment section below, would you recommend or buy this smartphone? I'd like to know what you guys think. Anyways guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys soon. Valo, signing out.